Alright, now we're going to do the H. And if you still have your L up, you can grab your hand and move it over, or you can go to File, New, and we don't want to share this, so I'll click Maybe Later. So now I've got a clean project. Brand new page. I'll go to Select, I'll use my arrow, click on her, and get the blue line, hit delete. Alright, let's make a capital H. Grab my rectangle, it's a square button. If at all you forget what the buttons are called, if you just put your mouse over that button for a little bit, like 1 or 2 seconds, it'll then tell you what it does. So, let's draw another big box. Click and drag out, let go, click when you get to the top corner, and I want to rotate it, so I'm going to use my orbit tool, which is the blue and black arrows going in circles, so I can look down on it a little bit better. Alright, I'm going to keep with the rectangles. I'm going to draw another rectangle on the top. And I'm going to draw a little rectangle, and I started with on edge, so I'm on the top edge. I'm going to click and drag it out. I'm going to make it about this big, and this is going to be the top of my H. Okay, got that, so I'm going to click my eraser, and I'll erase that top line. Now for the bottom, I'm going to use my pencil. Could I use another rectangle? Sure I could. I'm going to use my pencil, and I am going to draw a box. Click it up once. Okay, I started when it said on edge point, so I'm going to draw it up. I'm going to click it once. I'm going to draw it over. Again, I want to make sure that these are parallel. So the first line turned green. That was parallel with this green line. This line I'm drawing across is red, so I'm parallel with that line. And drawing it back down. So instead of drawing a square with the rectangle button, I just drew it with a pencil. You could have just drawn it with a rectangle. I'm going to click my eraser. I'm going to erase that bottom part. And now I'm going to use my push-pull button, which again, that arrow pointing up, and I'm going to pull it straight up. Now, with the L, you saw me pulling the H, or the last shape, the L, you saw me pulling it up and down. You can also move sides. So if I put my push-pull on the side, you can see it turns polka dot. I can make it wider. I can get inside and I can make it taller. I can do one leg at a time. Okay. To make sure I have this leg the same as the leg on the right for the H, I'll click it once. You can see I have it selected by moving it, and I'm going to move my mouse over and line it up. And I've only clicked it once when I clicked and selected this part, and I've brought it over, and when you see a red dot or it says on face, that means it is exactly the same length that you are lining it up with. I'm going to do the same thing with this space in here. I'm going to click it, it's going to highlight it, and I'm going to move my mouse over. It turns blue, it says on face. Yours might turn red, but if it says on face, that means it is in the same surface, on the same surface as what you want it to match up with. Alright, so I have that. I'm going to orbit it around, so I want both of these surfaces level, so I'm going to click that. I can adjust it, select it with my push-pull, and then it says on face with the top, and now I know it is even. Zoom out a little bit. Ooh, that's not a very pretty H. that's okay. I'm going to use my push-pull and raise it up a little bit. That's one fat H. I'm going to use my push-pull again and then bring it up. And you can kind of play with this. Use the push-pull. Hey, there we go. Alright, so there we go, we got an H. So you're learning to take things out by subtraction. Addition by subtraction. Another cool feature is the paint bucket. Click on the paint bucket and you can see you have, click the down arrow and you have a bunch of different options. Everything from colors, all the colors of the rainbow, to roofing, to water or wood. Okay, so go ahead, pick any color, surf on down. Okay, go ahead and click that color and then click your object and it'll turn that surface the color you chose. You can then use your orbit tool and orbit it around and continue to change it that color, or you can change your color altogether and do a different surface. Okay, I'll do stone of some kind, I'll do some kind of brick looking, and change the sides to a brick. Now it only does the surfaces you can see and you can click on. So I'll have to orbit it around. I'll click on my color again, and there we go. Alright, so that's how you make your H. Go ahead and save this. Go to File, Save As. Make sure you are in your 8th grade U drive computer folder. Please save it as class period, first initial, last name, H, shape. Click Save, and you're done. Move on to the next project, which is creating your own name. You can do your first or your last. Good luck.